In a home where parents, David and Mary, were preparing to leave for the evening, their only son, Junior, was playing with his toys on the living room floor. They have had a lot of experiences with babysitters that lived with them, not being trustworthy and dedicated to their work. Then, they decided to hire a babysitter for tonight from a reputable company to take care of their son while they were away. David checked his watch. "Mary, we're going to be late. Have you talked to the babysitter yet?" Mary replied, "Yes, my husband. She'll be here any minute. Her name is Anita." The doorbell rang, and Mary opened the door to a young woman, Anita, who stepped in with a warm smile. Anita cheerfully said, "Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. I am Anita, your babysitter for tonight." Mary smiled. "Good evening, Anita. Please come in. This is Junior, our son." Junior looked up. "Hi." Mary kindly said, "Junior, be good and listen to Anita, okay? We will be back around 9 p.m. Junior grudgingly replied, "Okay, Mom." Anita said, "Hi, Junior. I am excited to spend the evening with you. Don't worry, we are going to have a lot of fun. Maybe we can play some games later." Junior replied, "Okay." David and Mary said their goodbyes and left. Anita closed the door behind them and turned to Junior, her smile fading slightly. Anita watched Junior play for a while, then started pressing her phone. Junior asked her, "Auntie Anita, can we play a game now?" Anita said, "Later. I am busy right now." Junior returned to his toys, glancing at Anita nervously. Anita commanded him, "All right, Junior. Let's get a few things straight. You do what I say, and we won't have any problems. Got it?" Junior said nervously, "Yes." Anita walked around the living room and the kitchen. She noticed the bottle of juice in the fridge and grinned. Anita said to herself, "Perfect." She poured herself a drink, sat on the couch, and turned on the TV. Junior was watching her, and got confused. Junior said, "You're not supposed to drink that, it's not yours." Anita snapped, "Quiet. Go play or something." Junior sat there and was looking at her every move. Anita took out her phone and called someone. Junior retreated to his room, but he couldn't help feeling uneasy. Then he came out to the living room to know what she was up to. Later, the doorbell rang. Junior thought it was his parents and went to open the door. He saw a man standing at the door, and was surprised. Junior said, "Who are you?" Chris replied, "Oh, I am here for Anita." Anita said excitedly, "Hey, babe. Come on in." Junior said, "You can't have anyone here. My parents don't allow that." Anita replied, "Chris isn't my friend, he is my boyfriend. Get lost." Anita smiled and said to her boyfriend, "Hey, Chris. Come in." Chris grinned, "Hey, Anita. How's it going?" Junior peeked around the corner. "My parents won't like this." Anita said angrily, "Mind your own business, Junior." Chris and Anita sat on the couch, laughing and chatting loudly. Junior felt more and more uncomfortable. Junior requested, "I am famished. Please, can you make me something to eat?" Anita snapped, "I don't have that time. Go to your room." Junior was startled, then he ran to his room and closed the door. He listened through the door, and his heart was pounding. Meanwhile, in the living room, Anita and her boyfriend continued their conversation. Chris said, "So, What's the plan? Anita replied, we will take what we can, go and drop them in your house and come back before they arrive at 9 p.m. They are rich, so they won't notice. Anita and Chris lounged on the couch talking and laughing, after packing some food stuff into Chris's car. Anita suddenly looked up, as if she remembered something. Then, she went to Junior's room. Anita said, Junior, come here. Junior, who was still scared, slowly came out of his room. Junior said fearfully, yes, Auntie Anita. Anita said, I have been looking for the key to the storeroom, and I didn't see it. I know you know where the key is. So, go get the key and go to the storeroom, bring all the snacks your parents kept there. We need something to entertain our guest. Junior hesitated, but those are for school. Anita said angrily, did I ask for excuses? Do it now. Tears welled up in Junior's eyes. He went to the storeroom and started gathering the snacks his parents had kept for him to take to school. He brought them back to the living room and handed them to Anita. Junior cried softly, here. Anita grabbed the snacks, finally. Now, go back to your room and stay there until I say otherwise. Junior ran back to his room, and tears streamed down his face. He heard Anita and her boyfriend laughing and opening the snacks. Chris said, nice. This kid's parents must really spoil him. Anita replied, yes, they do. Too bad they don't know who they hired. But we need to go drop these items and perhaps have some fun before coming back to this house. Chris said, yes, that's true. You are too smart. Anita replied, let me go and see what he's doing. I will be right back. Junior decided to sneak a call to his parents, but Anita caught him. Anita snatched the phone from him. What do you think you're doing? Junior was scared. I was just. Anita said angrily, enough. Hand over your tablet too. Junior reluctantly handed over his tablet. Anita went back to Chris, who whispered something in her ear. Then she nodded. Junior said to Anita, please, can you make me something to eat? I am extremely famished. Anita said to Junior, I don't have that time now. We are going out for a bit. You stay here and don't move. Junior replied, but you can't leave me alone. You are here to take care of me until my parents come back. Anita said angrily, shut it. If you tell anyone, you will be in big trouble. You can't even tell your parents because I have your phones with me. Anita and Chris left, closing the door behind them. At the event, where Junior's parents were having fun, Mary checked her phone and she hasn't missed any call from her son, same with David. So, both of them assumed all was well, and kept their phones in their pockets, then continued with their event. Back at home, Junior was afraid. Then he remembered his secret hiding spot, and retrieved his small, old phone he had hidden away for long. He called his parents, but they didn't pick up. He decided to call his neighbor, Auntie Grace. Junior whispered, Auntie Grace, it's Junior. Anita left me alone. Can you come over? Grace was concerned, who is Anita? I am on my way, Junior. Stay put. A short while later, Grace arrived, knocking on the door. Junior opened the door for her, and was relieved to see a familiar face. Grace asked, where are your parents? Junior replied, they went out. Grace asked, who is Anita? And where is she? Junior replied, she is my babysitter for tonight, but she left with a man. Grace shook her head in disbelief and decided to wait with Junior until his parents return. Junior complained to Grace that he hasn't had anything to eat. Then she went into the kitchen and prepared a quick meal for him. Junior quickly finished the food because he was so famished, and thanked Grace for preparing the meal for him. When David and Mary came back 30 minutes earlier than they planned, they were shocked to see Grace there. Mary said, "Grace, what's going on?" Grace replied, "Your babysitter left Junior alone. She's been drinking and brought a man over. She even stole some food items and ate Junior's school snacks, according to what your son told me when I arrived." David and Mary's faces turned pale with anger and concern. Just then, Anita and Chris stumbled back into the house, laughing and clearly tipsy. They froze when they saw the adults waiting for them. David was furious. "Anita, or whatever you call yourself, what have you done?" Anita was stammering, I can explain." Mary said, "There's nothing to explain. You left our son alone and brought a stranger into our home." Chris tried to intervene. "Hey, let's all calm down." David cut him off. "Get out. Both of you. Now." Anita and Chris left hurriedly, stumbling out the door. David and Mary turned to Junior, who looked relieved but shaken. Mary hugged Junior. "We're so sorry, Junior. We should have carried you along." David said, "Thank you, Grace, for being here." Grace replied, "Of course. Always here to help." Grace left to her house, and was glad that she was able to help. The family sat together, grateful that Junior was safe. The next day, Anita and Chris were rejoicing that Mr. Williams's family didn't do anything to them, even after finding out what they did. David and Mary went to the company where they hired Anita from, to file a report against her, and further went to her house to arrest her and the boyfriend for maltreating their son and stealing from them as well. They made sure to spread the word about her behavior to other people looking for babysitters, also ensuring no other family falls victim to her negligence. Mary said, "From now on, we will take you to any event we will be attending subsequently, because we don't know genuine babysitters again." Junior nodded, feeling safe and loved, knowing his parents will always protect him. Thank you for watching. If you found this video entertaining, please consider giving it a like, and leaving a comment below to let us know your thoughts. Please, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.